Ever wondered how economists predict trends and make decisions? The secret lies in a process called hypothesis testing. Now, imagine hypothesis testing as a detective, tirelessly sifting through data, searching for patterns, and making educated guesses or hypotheses about economic trends. It's an essential tool in the economist's toolkit, helping to make sense of the complex world of economies. But what happens when these predictions go wrong? Let's dive into the fascinating world of Type 1 and Type 2 errors. Imagine receiving a pregnancy test result. It reads positive but turns out you're not pregnant. This is a Type Y error, also known as a false positive. Picture this. You're ecstatic, already planning for the future, maybe even browsing through baby names. But then, a visit to the doctor reveals it was a false alarm. The test was incorrect. This is a classic example of a Type 1 error. Now let's apply this concept to economics. Suppose an analyst predicts a bullish market trend based on certain indicators. Investors get excited, start buying more shares, expecting a windfall. But alas, the positive trend never materializes. The market stays flat, or worse, declines. This, dear listeners, is a Type 1 error in the economic context. A false positive that can lead to misplaced optimism and potentially cost investors dearly. Type 1 errors can lead to unnecessary actions and expenditures. But what about the opposite scenario? Now, imagine the pregnancy test reads negative, but you're actually pregnant. This is a Type 2 error, or a false negative. Just like the pregnancy test in economics, we can make a Type 2 error when we predict a negative trend, but a positive one emerges instead. Let's say an economist predicts a recession based on certain indicators. Preparations are made, budgets are tightened, and everyone braces for the economic downturn. But then, instead of a recession, the economy actually grows. That's a Type 2 error in action. It's like expecting rain, wearing your heaviest coat, and then getting a sunny day instead. A false negative in this case can result in missed opportunities. Perhaps investments were held back or new ventures delayed because of the predicted downturn. These actions, based on a false negative, could mean lost potential for growth. In economics, Type 2 errors can result in lost opportunities. But remember, no test is foolproof. So, despite the potential for errors, why do economists still use hypothesis testing? Well, it's because of its invaluable role in decision-making, policy development, and trend prediction. Even with the risk of Type 1 and Type 2 errors, it provides a framework to evaluate theories against real-world data. It gives economists a means to make educated guesses, guiding them on potential economic paths. Remember, hypothesis testing isn't about being right all the time. It's about making informed predictions and adapting to the realities as they unfold.